Hey guys, welcome back to Soren Gaming. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you our personal method for loot crate farming on the Valguero map on Ark Survival Evolved. We do play on the official Valguero map 522, and so everything you see in this video should be possible in any instance of Ark that you're playing in. So the first location I want to show you is probably the easiest. It's located at 33.9, 51.6. Now this is on the hill that is above the Aberration cave entrance, but it's on the opposite side, it's on the back side. Now one of the great things about this cave is obviously, as you can see, you can fly your Pteranodons in, even in official, which is great. And in it there is a red crate, a yellow crate, and a blue crate. Now there's also the artifact of the crag here, which is sadly not currently used for any of the bosses, but it makes for great base decoration, so I definitely pick it up every time I'm in here. Now I'll also note that if the area has not been harvested by anyone recently or looted by anyone recently, then you can actually usually get them twice if you just kind of wait around for a second. Alright, so this next cave is a little more advanced. It's located in the redwood forest in the bottom of the Spider Trench. It's at 73.1, 40.5, and for this cave you're going to need the same equipment that you had for this swamp cave on the island. So that would be 2 pieces of ghillie gear and 3 pieces of scuba and or a gas mask. So you got to put it on anytime you leave after this point. If you take a left when you come in, there is a room with a blue crate, but this one's really not worth getting. As you can see, I almost get killed getting this, and these bugs and mobs are no joke. They are level 300, so I actually usually never do that one at all. But instead, let's see, we're back at the main room here. You actually go through these little holes in the ground, pass through this first room, go to the back, go through another hole, and then you hang a left. And then we're gonna drop down to our right and pick up the first crate, which is a yellow. Now, just like in the other cave, you can usually get 2 sets of all these drops every time you come in. So grab those, then we're gonna go back the way we came, but drop down to the bottom level. Go through this small little door, and then this first right cavern area is the red drop. Sometimes there is a mob here, like a snake or a spider, and so if there is one, you simply just need to kite it off with your Pteranodon, and then you can go grab it. And then you hang another hard right, and this is actually the artifact of the immune. And while you won't need the immune for the Gamma boss encounter, you will need it for Beta. So I definitely think they're worth picking up every time you're in here. And again, just kind of like the crag one, it makes for a really cool red light in your base. So look, we're going back, bam, it's already spawned. Unfortunately on this run, I got absolutely trash drops, which does happen. All right, next we're gonna go get the artifact of the Strong, which is the cool looking blue circular artifact. It's up here at the top of this area, just across the way where we first came in. This one is also used for Beta, and definitely, again, worth grabbing. Just remember that if you tame an otter, you can actually carry 2 of these at a time. Otherwise, you're only allowed to carry 1. And so here you can see, again, the yellow is up and ready. The final artifact in here is the artifact of the Skylord. And to get to this one, you have to go a little bit further into the cave, but it's really not too dangerous. Again, you just kind of miss all the mobs. You can get stuck on them a little bit, but for the most part, it's pretty safe. So you just fly all the way as far back as you can, kind of hanging to the right, and you'll eventually see a little hole, which we flew through there. And there's a water hole at the end. I have tested this with somebody who had just 100 base oxygen, like everybody has, and you have plenty of air to get to the end and grab it. Oh, and a quick correction, I noticed that the artifact of the crag is actually used for a boss encounter, but it's alpha, so won't be using those anytime soon. So for my purposes, they are basically just base decorations. Alright, so this last area is actually the underground sea here on the Valguero map, and you get to that in the middle of the lake. There's also one that's on kind of a southern part of a river off of the lake, and then you can get into it through a crystal cave up in the north. And so you can use a plesio for this, you can use a megalodon. So the first drop spot, if you come in that middle entrance, is actually right here at 46.5, 33.4. And then from there, you just kind of go straight and go down to your right. And this one's located at 48.6, 35.6. And here you can see it again. I don't know why today they're not really glowing that bright red. Some days you can really see them from far away. Sometimes they're kind of hard to see. Just kind of, I guess, depends on the weather. Then you just kind of swim up a little bit, up to the next one at 41.4, 37.2, and these are really great. I mean, in here you can get all sorts of blueprints for, again, flat gear, right gear, get a lot of MOSA platform saddles. I get Utrana saddles here all the time. I'm not sure why, but some really great drops. Ooh, and some really good shotgun patterns. Then the next drop is located here at 34.1, 39.1. Unfortunately, again, only 2 of these spawn at a time, and they don't respawn quite as fast as the ones in the other cave do, it doesn't seem. I think they're on a 30-minute cycle. Sometimes you will get a double spawn, but it's not that often. Just down there to the right, I think I get a little confused here. No, it's right underneath that land bridge. Here it is. So this one's at 40, 29.7, and then the next one is the one I get a little confused on, but it's just right on this little land mass. So don't really pay attention to my wanderings around. It's not up there, it's down to the right. And so this one's at 38.3, 25.1, again, not showing. One thing to be a little bit cognizant of is there are jellyfish and they will knock you off your water mount. So in some ways it's easier to use a basiliosaur because you don't have to worry about anything, or a tuso if you happen to have one of those. By the way, I guess the last spot is just down this bottom ravine. I've even seen people on the server put down pillars when they do find them, and that way they can visually see them when they go back, and those will not interfere with the spawn, although they don't do them enough because they've already despawned. But what I was going to say is, if you do get your water mount attacked by jellyfish because you're not paying attention, just swim away, assuming you're wearing flippers, and just get them out of render range, and your dino actually stays in render range longer than the wild mobs do. Now, what I'm showing you here is actually black pearls on this map, and these are super valuable once you get to the point that you need to start building tech, or if you want to even build gas masks to go into that other cave. You can make substrate using the black pearls, and then also if you ever want to tame a tuso, you'll need those. So this is where we get ours, and they're super cheap. And then the final location, I didn't show a GPS on this little run, so I did kind of clip a second one to this so you can see where it's at. But there it's at 54.1, 30.4. All right, that's it for this video. I hope that you found it somewhat educational, informative. We are just starting over in official. We were always doing legacy official previously, and this is our first map back, and it has been really a great map so far, and we've gotten really good drops. And yeah, hope you'll get some use out of this, and please let me know if you have any questions. Love making videos and sharing with people, so hope you'll consider subscribing so you can see the future ones. But yeah, thanks for checking this out, and I'll see you later.
Where'd you guys go?
If I grab this, then I think you'll probably see it.